Hi everyone, today we will talk about ants. But not just about ants, but about unusual ants. Let's get started. The photo shows a worker ant Myrmecocystus mexicanus with an enlarged abdomen containing a supply of carbohydrates. These ants belong to the ecological group of honey ants. Large workers, called pleurgates, provide food for their entire colony when normal prey becomes scarce. Ants of the genus Myrmecocystus live in arid and semi-arid regions of North America, in particular, in the deserts of the United States and Mexico. They live in nests consisting of several small chambers connected by tunnels, usually with one exit to the surface. The depth of the main vertical passage is approximately 1–1.8 meters. The pleurgates rarely leave the nest and are in a suspended state on the ceiling of the chambers, being fixed with the help of paired claws on the fifth segment of each tarsus. The number of pleurgates depends on the total number of the colony, usually 22 to 25%, the season of the year, and some other factors. Forager ants, individuals that are engaged in hunting and gathering outside the nest, regurgitate food for pleurgata. They accumulate it in the goiter, the blind process of the esophagus. The goiter gradually swells, pushing other organs away, due to which the abdomen of the pleurgate ant increases 4 to 5 times, up to 6 to 12 them. A group of pleurgata becomes like a bunch of grapes. The mechanism by which the honey barrels increase the abdomen is similar to the physiogastric in some other ants. However, these phenomena cannot be identified, since physiogastrium is associated with hypertrophy of the female's ovaries during the laying of eggs, and in honey barrels, the process of growth of the abdomen is associated with the accumulation of nutrients. The ant's abdomen is covered on the outside with a series of chitinous plates that envelop it in semicircles, tergites on the dorsal side and sternites on the ventral side. Tergites and sternites are interconnected by a more elastic transparent two-layer membrane, which is folded in the normal state, but when a large amount of food enters the abdomen, its volume increases, and the membranes straighten out, while tergites and sternites move away from each other. Thus, the abdomen of the insect swells several times. Usually the caste of pleurgates is formed from the largest workers in the ant family, although all workers have the opportunity to accumulate food. Experiments have shown that when all active pleurgates are removed from the colony, slightly smaller working individuals will take their place. Ants usually drain their honey barrels during the winter, when foraging stops producing enough food to feed the colony. Giving special signals with antennas, the worker ants, as it were, call the pleurgates to share food by trophallaxis, which is then distributed along the chain of trophallaxis among all workers among the ant colony. Ants of the genus Myrmecocystus feed mainly on the nectar of yucca and sugar galls formed by the gall washer Holcaspis perniciosus on gamble oaks, but also eat the nectar of other flowers and the honeydew of aphids parasitic on yucca. As a rule, the feeding area of ants is located within 20 meters from the nest. Foraging is activated at night. Some scouts and foragers wander chaotically in all directions from the nest, looking for dead invertebrates or looking for new yuccas and gall-bearing oaks. The rest of the foragers organize clear roads to the already known yuccas and oaks for the monotonous collection of nectar and sugar secretions from the galls. In addition to Myrmecocystus, the ecological group of honey barrels also includes some representatives of the genera Camponotus, Plagiolepis, Melliphorus and Leptomyrmex, living in Australia and South Africa. Some indigenous people in Mexico, Africa and Australia use carbohydrate-filled pleurgates as a kind of delicacy. But hungry locals are not the main problem for honey barrels. Much more damage is done to ants by coyotes and badgers, ruining nests in search of sugar-filled pleurgata. Ants are also preyed on by lizards, but they eat mostly ground foragers, not pleurgata. That's all. If you liked it, push like button, subscribe and click on the bell. Have a good day.